Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So we continue reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 8, Chapter 11. Does anyone remember what we read yesterday?
Hare Krishna.
Hare
Yeah,
Krishna.
we read the title from yesterday's was that King Indra annihilates the demons. So some during the war, the battle, which was very ghastly, some demigods had died, and of course even some demons had died. So some demigods had died, and the Supreme Lord got them back to life. And now we can see, and even the demon side also, they were also, many had died, and Shuklacharya, their guru, got them alive too. So now we could see that the demigods are defeating the demons. Before it was like the demons were very strong, but here, after they got back their life, now the demigods are defeating the demons. And so it shows that persons mood of in the mode of goodness can go to the upper planets, and anyone attempting to go to the higher planetary system by mechanical means, which are it's called Maya, will be condemned and will be sent to the hellish planets. So everything takes place under the law of nature. So happiness and distress come and go. And you could see that uh, Indra was telling Maharaj Bali that what he was doing is not right, like creating illusion through his mystic powers, and trying to get them defeated. But that is not the right way of doing things. But Bali Maharaj said that he was actually a learned person, very knowledgeable, and he told that I will do what I have to do, my part, my duty, like what my prescribed duty is, I will do it. So, and I know that everyone comes in this world have to leave. So he will fight till the end. And he was also a Mahajan, right? So he was very knowledgeable at being the grandson of Prahlad Maharaj. So he was a devotee also of the Lord. So it shows that a devotee never deviates from his prescribed duties of devotional service. He knows that the Lord will protect him or her. And yeah, I don't know if I'm saying right.
Yes,
As
very
it,
good. Thank you. Yes, very good.
thank you.
Thank you. Hmm. Sakayam patitam drishtva
सिखायं पतितं दृष्ट्वा
jambo bali sakha suhrit
जम्बो बलिसखः सुहृत्
abhyayat sauridam sakyur
अभ्ययात्
Sauhitam Sakyu
atasyapi samacharan.
तस्यापि समाचरेत्
Samachara.
Translation by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. When the demon Jambasur saw that his friend Bali had fallen, he appeared before Indra, the enemy, just to serve Bali Maharaj with friendly behavior, because Indra had now, you know, the aeroplane that Bali was in, Indra had shot it, and Bali had fallen down, and now Jambasur is coming. Sasimha Vaha Asadya.
सिंह
Simha Vaha Asadya.
Gadam udyamya ramhasa.
गदाम्
उद्यम्य रंहसा
Jatra atadayach chakram.
जत्रो
यत्रावतायच्चक्रम्
Gajam cha sum mahabalaha.
गजं
गजं
च
च
सुमहाबलः
सुमहाबलः
The greatly powerful Jambasur, carried by a lion, approached Indra and forcefully struck him on the shoulder with his club. He also struck Indra's elephant. So Jambasur is going on a lion. What does Indra go on? What does he travel on?
elephant
Elephant. Yeah. Eravat. Gada prahara vyathito.
गदा
गदाप्रहार व्यथितो
Vrisham vivalito gajaha.
विषम
वृत्रं विपलितो गजः
Janubhyam dharanim sprashtva.
जानुनां धरणिं प्रक्ष्या
Kashamalam paramam yayo.
कश्मलं
परमं
परमीयय
ययौ
Being beaten by Jambasur's club, Indra's elephant was confused and aggrieved. Thus it touched its knees to the ground and fell unconscious. Tato ratho matalina
ततो रथो मातलीनां
haribir dasha vritaha.
हरिभिर्दशक्षतेर्वृत्तः
Pranito dvipam utsrijya.
आनीतो द्रुपम् उत्सृज्य
Ratham ruhe vibhuhu.
रथम्
रथम्
आरुरुः विभुः
Thereafter, Matali, Indra's chariot driver, brought Indra's chariot, which was drawn by 1,000 horses. Indra then left his elephant and got onto the chariot. 1,000 horses, huh? His chariot has 1,000 horses. And his chariot driver's name, what's his name?
मातली
मातली
Yeah. Do you remember what is Krishna's chariot driver's name?
thing in S I think
Yeah, it is
Daruka.
something
Daruka.
Daru.
Daruka.
oh
Daruka is
Dharaka
Krishna's
okay.
chariot driver's name. Krishna becomes Arjuna's chariot driver in the war of Mahabharata, but Krishna's chariot driver's name is Daruka. Tasya tat pujayan karma
तस्य
तस्य
पूजयत्तर्मा
तत्पूजयन् कर्म
yantur danava sattamaha.
यन्तु
यन्तुर्दानवसत्तमः
दानवसत्तमः
Shulena jvalata tamtu
शूलेन
शूलज्वल
जलपातं तु
smayamano hananmrite.
संयमानो अहनत् स्मृते
Appreciating Matali's service, Jambasur, the best of the demons, smiled. Nonetheless, he struck Matali in the battle with a trident of blazing fire. So, although he's the enemy, he's appreciating that Matali is um, so always by Indra, like pending, like Indra's elephant is hurt, he's immediately calm. So, Jambasur is appreciating Matali's service. Sehe rujam sudurmarsham
तेहे रुजं सुदुर्मर्षाम्
Sattvam alambya matale
तत्त्वम् आलम्ब्य मातलिः
Indro jambasya sankruddho
इन्द्रं जम्बस्य सङ्क्रुद्धो
Vajre napaharachchira.
वज्रेण अपाहरत्तिरः
Although the pain was extremely severe, Matali tolerated it with great patience. Indra, however, became extremely angry at Jambasur. He struck Jambasur with his thunderbolt and thus severed his head from his body. So Indra got upset that, hey, you're hurting my chariot driver. So he's killed Jambasur now.
And Bali
Jambam
Maharaj
Shrut.
fell, is it? Bali
Yeah, he's
Maharaj, when
fallen.
he's fallen,
Yeah,
right?
he's fallen down. Yeah, so don't know if he's dead or if he's just injured.
Okay.
Yeah. Jambam Shrutva Hatam Tasya
Jambam
Gambam Shrutva
Shrutam
Hatam
Tasya
Yatayo Naradadrishe
Yatayo
Jatayo
Narada
Naradadrishehe
Namuchischa Balapakas
Namuschastit
Uchischa
Balapakas
Balapakas
Tatra Petustavan Vitaha
Tatrapetu
Maharanvitaha.
Tvarahanvitaha
When Narad Rishi informed Jambasur's friends and relatives that Jambasur had been killed, the three demons named Namuchi, Bala, and Paka arrived on the battlefield in great haste. So Narad Muni is here now. Vachobi Parusher Indram
Vacho Bihi
Vachu
Parishay
Parushi
Indram
Ardayantosya Marmasu
Ardhayanto
Ardhayatosya
Yamosu
Sharer
Parmasu
Avakiran Megha
Sharer
Shari
Avakiran
Avaki
Mega
Mega
Dharabhir Iva Parvatam.
Dhara Iva
Dharavi
Parvatam
Rebuking Indra with harsh, cruel words that were piercing to the heart, these demons showered him with arrows, just as torrents of rain washed a great mountain. So these three demons have come now, showered him with torrents, with arrows. Shower. The words is you shower. It's like how the rains are there on a mountain. So there's so many arrows, that means. Harin Dasha Shatani Ajo.
Harindasha Satani Ajo
Haryashvasya Bala Share.
Haryashta
Aryashvasya
Bala
Bhattari
Sharehe
Tavadbir Ardayam Asa.
Tavadi
Tavat
Ardayam Asa
Ardhayamasa
Yugapal Lagu Hastavan.
Yugapat Lagu
Yugapadlavastava
Hastavan
Quickly handling the situation on the battlefield, the demon Bala put all of Indra's 1,000 horses into tribulation by simultaneously piercing them all with an equal number of arrows. At one time, he's shooting arrows at all the 1,000 horses. Shatabhyam matalimpako
Shatabhayam Matalim
Satyamatayampako
Pako
Ratham Savayavam Prathak
Ratham Savya Vayam
Pratapavayam
Prathak
Sakrit Sandhana Mokshena
Sakrit Sandhana Mokshena
Tad Adbhutam Abhud Rane.
Tad Adbhutam Abhutrane
Another demon attacked both the chariot with all its paraphernalia and the chariot driver, Matale, by fitting 200 arrows to his bow and releasing them all simultaneously. This was indeed a wonderful act on the battlefield. So just now we heard that Bala was attacking the horses. Now Paka is attacking Matali and the chariot. How, they all at one time they're coming to attack Indra. Namuchi Panchadashabhe.
नमुचिः पञ्चदशभिः
Swarna Punkher Maheshubhe.
स्वरपुङ्खेर्महेषुभिः
Ahatya Vyanadat Sankhye.
आहत्य व्यन्दत्सङ्ख्ये
Satoya Ivato Yadaha.
ततो य इवातो यदः
Then Namuchi, another demon, attacked Indra and injured him with 15 very powerful golden feathered arrows, which roared like a cloud full of water. So one is attacking the horses, one has attacked the chariot and the chariot driver, and now Namuchi is directly attacking Indra. Sarvata Sharakutena
सर्वतः शरभूतेन
Shakram Saratha Sarathim
चक्रं सरथसारथिम्
Chadayam Asura
छादयामासुराः
Pravrit Suryam Ivam Buddha.
प्रावट् सूर्यम् इवाम्बुधः
Other demons covered Indra along with his chariot and chariot driver with incessant showers of arrows, just as clouds cover the sun in the rainy season. Other demons also coming now. We can see how Sukadev Goswami is narrating it. It's like we are actually seeing it happen. Now, how he is narrating. Alakshayanta stamativa vivala
अलक्षयन्त तमतीव विह्वला
Vichukrashurdeva gana sahanugaha
विचोकृषौ देवगणास अनुगः
anayakashatrubalena nirchita
अनायकाः शत्रुबलेन निर्जिता
vanik patha bhinnanavo yatharnave.
वणिक् तथा भिन्नवुन्यर्थारन्वने
The demigods, being severely oppressed by their enemies and being unable to see Indra on the battlefield, were very anxious. Having no captain or leader, they began lamenting like traders in a wrecked vessel in the midst of the ocean. From this statement, it appears that in the upper planetary system, there is shipping, and that traders they engage in navigation as their occupational duty. Sometimes, as on this planet, these traders are shipwrecked in the middle of the ocean. It appears that even in the upper planetary system, such calamities occasionally take place. The upper planetary system in the creation of the Lord is certainly not vacant or devoid of living entities. Did realize that in the upper planets also there's trading going on. That yeah, traders are then occupational duty. Shipping is going on. So anyway, here the demigods are like as if their ship is wrecked and they don't know what to do. From Srimad Bhagavatam, we understand that every planet is full of living entities, just as Earth is. There's no reason to accept that on other planetary systems there are no living beings. Any comments, questions? Hey. Tatastu rasadishu bada panjarat
पञ्चराः
vinirgata shaswaratha dvajakranihi
विनिर्गता सा अश्वत्थाग्रणिः
Babo Dishakam Prithivim Charochayan
Babau Disha
शाखां पृथिवीं च रोचयन्
Svatejasa Surya Iva Shapatyaye
Swateja
सूर्य
Sasya
इवा प्रकाशयन्
Ivashyapate.
Thereafter Indra released himself from the cage of the network of arrows, appearing with his chariot, flag, horses, and chariot driver, and thus pleasing the sky, the earth, and all directions. He shone effulgently like the sun at the end of night. Indra was bright and beautiful in the vision of everyone. So he's come out now. Even his chariot driver is there. Nirikshya Pratanam Deva
निरीक्षाय प्रथमां देवः
Parer Abhyarditam Rane
रणेरभ्यर्थितां
Abhyarditam Rani
Udayachad Ripum Hantum
उद्यरच्छद्रिपुं
Santu
हन्तुम्
Vajram Vajradharo Rusha.
वज्रं
Vajra Vajradharo Rusa.
When Indra, who is known as Vajradhar, the carrier of the thunderbolt, saw his own saw his own soldiers so oppressed by the enemies on the battlefield, he became very angry. Thus he took up his thunderbolt to kill the enemies. So he's like, oh, my soldiers are looking so confused and so worried. Okay, now he's getting even more energized. Satene Vashtadharena
तेन एव अवतारेण
Vastartharena
Shirasi Balapakayo
शिरसि बलपातयोः
Kyatinam Pashyatam Rajan
ज्ञातीनां
Gyatitam
पश्यतां
Pashyatam
राजन्
Jahara Janayan Bhayam.
जहार जनयन्
Janayam Bhayam.
O King Parikshit, King Indra used his thunderbolt to cut off the heads of both Bala and Paka in the presence of all their relatives and followers. In this way, he created a very fearful atmosphere on the battlefield. Namuchistadpadam drishtva
नमुचिस्तद्वधं
Tatpadam
दृष्ट्वा
Drishtva
shokam rushanvitaha
शोक अम्बरीषरुषान्वितः
Shukasharushanvitaha
jigaam sur indram nripate
जिगम् आंसु इन्द्र नृपते
chakara paramodhyamam.
चकारा परमोद्धमम्
King, when Namuchi, another demon, saw the killing of both Bala and Pak, he was full of grief and lamentation. Thus he angrily made a great attempt to kill Indra, because three of them had come together. Now he's seeing his two friends already killed. Now he's very angry. Ashma Ashmasara Mayam Shulam
अश्मसामलभ्यं
Asmasaramayam Shulam
Gantavad Dhema Bhushanam
Bhutavati
घण्टावध्येमभूषणम्
Pragrhyabhya Dravat Krudho
प्रकृत अभ्यद्रवत् क्रुद्धो
Prudo
Hato Siti Vitarjayan
हतोऽसीति विपर्यजयन्
Prahino Deva Rajaya
प्राहिणोति देवराजाय
Rajaya
Ninnadan Mrigarad Iva.
निन्दरजरातिरः
Being angry and roaring like a lion, the demon Namuchi took up a steel spear, which was bound with bells and decorated with ornaments of gold. He loudly cried, "Now you are killed!" Thus, coming before Indra to kill him, Namuchi released his weapon. Tada patatka ganatale mahajavam
तदा पदद्गगनतले महाजवम्
vichichide haririshubi sahasradha.
विच्छीच्छिदे हरिभिः सहस्रधा
Tam ahananre pakulishena kandhare
तम् आहनत्रे कुलिशेन कन्धरे
Rushan vitastri dashapati shiroharan.
रुषान्वितास्त्रीदशपति शिरोहरन्
O king, when Indra, king of heaven, saw this very powerful spear falling toward the ground like a blazing meteor, he immediately cut it to pieces with his arrows. Then, being very angry, he struck Namuchi's shoulder with his thunderbolt to cut off Namuchi's head. Natasya hitva cham api vajra urjito
न तस्य हि त्वं चमपि व्रज ऊर्जितो
vibedaya surapati nauja pati naujas seritaha.
विभेदयसे पतित ओजस्वैरितः
Tad adbhutam param ativirya vritrabhit
तत्तद्भुतं परम् अतिवीर्यवित्रभेः
tiraskrito namuchishiro dharatvacha.
तिरस्कृतो नमुचिशिरो त्वचा
Although King Indra hurled his thunderbolt at Namuchi with great force, it could not even pierce his skin. It is very wonderful that the famed thunderbolt that had pierced the body of Vritrasur could not even slightly injure the skin of Namuchi's neck. So Indra wanted to cut off Namuchi's head, and this thunderbolt could. We heard how Vritrasur, of course, it took the thunderbolt time, but it was able to cut off the limbs of Vritrasur and his head. But now it's not able to do anything to Namuchi, not even graze the skin. Tasmad Indro Bibet Chatror
तस्मात् इन्द्र बिभेक्षत्रोः
Vajra Prati Hato Yataha
वज्रः प्रतिहतो यतः
Kim Idam Deva Yogena
किम् इदं देवयोगेन
Bhutam Loka Vimohanam.
भूतं लोकविमोहनम्
When Indra saw the thunderbolt return from the enemy, he was very much afraid. He began to wonder whether this had happened because of some miraculous superior power. Indra's thunderbolt is invincible, and therefore when Indra saw that it had returned without doing any injury to Namuchi, he was certainly very much afraid because Indra had never faced such a situation before. Before, whenever he would use the thunderbolt, it was always working. So now he's wondering what's happening. Yena me purvam adrinam
येनं मे पूर्वम्
पूर्वम् अद्रीनाम्
Paksha Cheda Prajatyaye
पक्षच्छेदः प्रजात्यये
Krito Nivishatam Bhare
कृतो निविष्टां भारे
Patatre Patatam Bhuvi.
पतः तत्रः पततां भुवि
Indra thought formerly when many mountains flying in the sky with wings would fall to the ground and kill people, I cut their wings with the same thunderbolt. So flying mountains, he would cut off their wings. Tapashara mayam tvashtram
तपः सार्यं
vritro yena vipatitaha
वित्रो येन विपाटितः
anye chapi balopeta
अन्ये चापि बलोपेताः
sarva astrer akshata tvachaha.
सर्वास्त्रे अक्षत्वाचः
Vitrasur was the essence of the austerities undergone by Tvashta. Yet the thunderbolt killed him. Indeed, not only he, but also many other stalwart heroes whose very skin could not be injured, even by all kinds of weapons, were killed by the same thunderbolt. So Indra is really, he's amazed, like what to do. He's confused. It's like, what happened here? I've killed so many demons with this thunderbolt.
How come they become
Soyam,
so powerful, no?
yeah, yeah. So powerful that he's saying couldn't even graze the skin. Like nothing could happen. Soyam pratihato vajro
सोऽहं यत्प्रतिहतो वज्रो
maya mukto sure ulpake
मया मुक्तिं पुरे अल्पके
naham tad adade dandam
नाहं तदादते दण्डम्
brahma tejopi akaranam.
ब्रह्मतेजोऽपि कारणम्
But now, although the same thunderbolt has been released against a less important demon, it has been ineffectual. Therefore, although it was as good as Brahmastra, it has now become useless like an ordinary rod. I shall therefore hold it no longer. So he's saying Vritrasur, is really very terrifying demon. I could kill him. And now Namuchi is a less important demon. And the thunderbolt is not working. So he's like, I don't want this thunderbolt anymore. That even like an ordinary demon, he's not able to kill. Iti shakram vishidantam
इति शक्रं विदिदन्तम्
ahavag asharirini
आहवशरीरिः
nayam shushker atho naridrer
नायं शुष्कैरथो नाद्रेर्वदम्
vadam arhati danavaha.
अर्हति दानवः
Sukadeva Goswami continued, while the morose Indra was lamenting in this way, an ominous, unembodied voice said from the sky, this demon Namuchi is not to be annihilated by anything dry or moist. So now now this, how Akashvani, voice Akashvani, they say. It's a voice from the sky saying, you can't kill this demon with anything dry or wet. So, shall we stop here? Any comments, questions?
Not dry and wet, then what it should be?
Okay, then let's read quickly this one. Mayam Mayasmay yad varodatto.
Mayasmai yadvarodhatto
Mrityur Nevardra Shushkayo.
mrityurna evardashushkayoh
Ato Nyas Chintanyaste.
ato anya chintaniyaste
Upayo Magavan Ripoho.
upayan madhavan vipuho.
So you ask the question, not dry, not wet, then what to use? So the voice also said, O Indra, because I have given this demon the benediction that he will never be killed by any weapon that is dry or moist, you have to think of another way to kill him.
Okay, we've not got the answer yet.
Yeah, I thought then now this one. Now this next one has the answer.
Mm.
The next one has the answer. So
Tomorrow.
you want to stop here tomorrow?
But then the point here
Huh?
is that they are so
Ah.
powerful, each one of
So
them.
powerful, yeah.
They are
So I
so
think
Yeah, I
powerful,
know,
so
right?
unimaginable, and like we can't even imagine those kind of powers they have. Like how he
Yeah.
could kill 1,000 horses. So like like they are very, very powerful and they are killing each other. But then because the demigods have mercy of Krishna, even the Vani came. See, like how to help him, show him the way.
Yeah, so true.
Because
So
he's a
true.
devotee. So like we can think that it's like Krishna again helping in some or the other way.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
Krishna wants them to
That's
win.
yeah, that's
but it
right.
seemed like
So
as
then
though the
which
demigods
verse
were
comes to mind?
defeated. Mm.
The demigods were?
Were like, getting powerful when they when uh, when
Yes.
the Lord came,
Yeah.
na? I thought
Yeah.
like, like now it's their turn. Now they will, like, defeat
Yeah.
demons.
Then again these three demons came and then again, they are attacking Indra so much. So then now with this Akashvani, as you said that the Lord is always helping. So which verse from Bhagavad Gita comes to mind then? Like Krishna tells to Arjuna, "Oh Arjuna, declare it boldly that my devotee
My
never
bhakta,
perishes." Yeah,
my
Krishna is
bhakta.
always there.
Is it Mad Bhakta?
The Sanskrit I don't remember, but in English it is, "Oh, that my devotee never perishes." O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes.
Is it a ye yathamam prapadyanti?
No, no, no,
Not that,
no.
It's you surrender
That's
because they are not surrendered yet, right?
Hmm.
yeah, that's different. That's different.
Okay.
Ye yatamam
Mm.
prapadyante, that's different. That's as you surrender to me, I reward
Mm.
accordingly. As one surrenders to me, I reward accordingly.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is what you say.
This is, O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. Let's search.
Is which chapter? Is it fifth?
Wait, you're able to see the screen?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
Okay. That's 931.
9:31.
931. Shipram bhavati dharmatma shashvak shantim gacchati kaunteya pratijanihi na me bhakta pranashyati.
Yeah, I just remember now.
He quickly becomes righteous and attains lasting peace. O son of Kunti, declare it boldly that my devotee never perishes. We can see in this churning of the ocean how much Krishna is helping his devotees.
Hmm.
Yeah. Okay. stop here for today.
Yeah.
Okay. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhaktavinda ki jai. Hare Krishna. Thank you so much for listening and joining in. Hari